Understood. May I pray for anything specific?
System integration complete.
Let's go save the world! Feather drones! Come on!
Stars, light up tomorrow. Ready to launch.
No tricks! Come on, little one! Fly high!
Truth, reach the cosmos. Solar flare.
The world is mine to guard!
Objective logged. Enemy unit.
Heroes on! Lights up!
Liners checked.
Come on, little one! Ghost don't feel starlight over the seas!
Scorch through the void.
Light show of the finale! Fire!
Order confirmed. Light wings activated.
Stars shine tonight! Aemeath, transform!
Break apart. Ascending. Propulsion mode. Warning. Insufficient power supply. Mech mode off.
Thunder! Check this out. One more.
I'll cut to the chase.
Convert into form. Nothingness. Deconstructed. Dismantle. This ends here. Connection 7. Thanks for watching. Let the show begin. Hey! Such is that. You cold warrior? I hear cowering lackluster. With me to victory! Try that again. Did you see me?
Good day. What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Look! A laser sword! Pretty cool, right? Mech performance upgraded! Transform.
Propulsion mode. Warning. Insufficient power supply. Pierce through. Crash now. Ascending. Warning. Target insufficient power supply. Target destroyed. Meltdown. Unleash. Enemy unit detected.
Enter the ghost. Come on.
Stars light up tomorrow. Target aim system unresponsive.
Spirit, I command you.
Light arc. Break apart.
The world is mine to guard.
Objective logged.
Let your will take form. By heaven's magic. Yeah. Take a breath, Lashira. I got this. Do keep up. Let your will take form. Life or death, no alternative. Preparatory beats begin. Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Scissors at the ready.
Time for another adventure?
Look, gotcha! Didn't.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Obstruction. Connection severed. Nothingness. Deconstructed.
Combat mode.
Thanks for watching. Overkill. A perfect chord. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Charge.
Crumble. Such is their blessing. This ends here. Cutting through the numbers.
Flicker into form.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord.
Charge.
Faster. Collapse.
Error.
Such is their blessing. Ha! You won't escape.
Reboot.
Be gone, wicked souls.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
Down to the micro. Cutting through the numbers.
Combat mode.
Come, meet your end.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Charge.
You won't escape.
Charge.
Destroy.
Oceans bow before me. Torrents rage on. Tides rise and crash. Till the denouement. The haunting whispers return. Sounding the charge forth with me. Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Lifeline blocked. Structural collapse. Break apart.
Reboot.
Not a perfect chord. Be gone. Such is their blessing.
The power to split and merge matter.
Such is their blessing.
The power to split and merge matter.
challenge has arrived. Purge the such is their blessing.
Did you see me? Tick-tock! Almost time to meet up with Mornier!
passed all my entrance exams yesterday. Which means today you're officially meeting Lene, first-year student in Star Torch Academy. I really want to hit the road with you again.
Strong behavior and spectrum signature match. Current ID, Ravel College, first-year student.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator, the ghost girl.
Ugh, the smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. Do you also not like it? Yes, I knew you would understand. In fact, it's energy compression from a scientific standpoint. Now, I'd like to review the incident with the Hive Lene. Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it?
How much power do you run on?
Traffic
Standard output, 200 units.
Come on,
Fine.
back to Milan. You could just ask her for help. She's in it.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself. That was an accident. Huh?
Something wrong?
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled the meeting. The ceremony is now on hold. That's odd. Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on. Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate. That isn't on the list. The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us.
I'm fine now, Mornay. Sorry to worry you. You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
I know.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
Transport me? The voice from earlier said it would share...
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But
Yes. The heliogyre is one of the most important components. Hyvatia can monitor environmental data. Only the Roya tribe can discern the helio...
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would...
A standstill? You're saying you heard a voice? Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
Oh, calm down, Maya. No.
No.
Professor Monnier? Oh no, I've been caught out of class, so,
Even if you beg me, credits will still be deducted. Why don't you start by explaining yourself?
well, these are we thought we'd I chased them all the way here.
The internal exoswarm material was This should have been covered
I'm so
for safety reasons, but approaching them right... No, wait! That's against protocol.
Scanning. Target.
Never mind. I'll think about how to write the review report. Attack formation. All targets in sight. Now, they're back.
great.
It's still there. But sending the robots out...
What? But, oh, well...
Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid. Okay. I'm Mornier, and this is my mentor. Let me try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at. Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you?
Yes, and this is Rover, a senior professor at the academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules? What? I am deeply sorry. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will...
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained. She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using material...
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something. Maybe more
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're in the Void Storm's range now. Check that your FCR... Be careful. The exoswarms here have been contaminated. Modeling complete. Attack formation. Cover modules ready. Guidance ready. Processing complete. There's something over there.
Down here. Some kind of weird device.
A device. Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now. Looks like it would... With this shutdown, the void storm is... So this device, it... So, we need to find... Do you want to leave now? Okay.
You two, please halt. From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim? Oh, a solid skin. How interesting.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Forseer Ingvar.
When I roamed the world about, I wished most was the Friends, it is time we feast.
Where did Mornay go? I'll send her a message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor?
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up to prevent us from being exposed. Do you want to sit for a while? you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before... While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit... embarrassed having you see me like this. It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want. I love stars. Beneath Lahairoi's frostbands, the stars here are actually just lights created by atmospheric arrays. Once, it's because we maybe the stars are human. I think so too, but I also... There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multifaceted and it will follow a 3-stage act. There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Choo-choo! Okay, little buddy. I'll wake him up now. Mentor, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the outer wall. I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
What is it that brings... this isn't... The right of return cannot be...
Let's investigate this together. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
Be careful. Attack formation. I found the device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Seize the window. Hover modules ready. Locked in. There are so many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal.
Guidance ready. Just like before. However...
What's the matter, Mornye?
I really wish I could accompany you to Sol Asylum, but I think it's best if we part ways here. Yes. When you touched the solace tree earlier, but instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute. Yes. Additionally, No. Well then. I guess this is goodbye for now. You too, please. Take care.
Are expecting you, as was predicted.
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. Tacit mark. It's resonating with the star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel...
has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Bjarta Woods, yes? The solace trees shield the woods from such storms, yet through malice and darkened. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic 6. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the royal have walked the high road for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power. Weaving of the data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted, but now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings. For this reason, with your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of this. This is soon a great calamity. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the heliogyre, there are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Threat detected. Modeling complete. Weapons deploying force field. Command mode engaged. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It's a test chamber. They were simulating what would happen if the spit... Energy consumption increasing. A turn... Threat detected. Modeling complete. Target locked. All targets in sight. Attack confirmed. Guidance ready. Processing complete. Locked in. This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal. Evaluation result. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the heliogyre.
Scientist, crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab, wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic 6.
Heliotic 6? The 6? Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that heliogyre? Everyone acts like they respect me, but the only one who...
From outside the tribe? Let's go, Mentor. To get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them, but their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone. things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre's back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight. The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan?
I understand this is my...
No need for that. We've established contact with the...
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news,
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, these are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds, Anselm's experiment accident, your current position.
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, what I need in this moment, the one taking over, will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some...
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly...
It is a dirty tactic, but it's in the limited time, Professor. You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your or you...
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch.
Pressure in the reaction chamber.
Preparing to open the energy output channel. Waveform shows no...
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration.
Core energy system operation normal.
Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reprogrammation successful.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%.
Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hypatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this... Adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only place is the high altitude. Do we have spares for Hypatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Anselm left behind. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
leave it to me.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by a aggressive exoswarm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Cautious.
One with the sounds.
Assuming master control. I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful. Initiating criticality protocol. Modeling complete. Command mode engaged. Really tripped myself. Seize the window. Modeling complete. All targets in sight. Processing complete. Authorizing maximum output. Locked in. Guidance ready. Attack confirmed. Guidance ready. Modeling complete.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Down with the curtain. Show begins.
Watch its position, Mentor. Attack formation. Some minor fixes will suffice. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance.
No hesitation. None shall whisper.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Automatic concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately!
We have already come this far.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
head just now. Mornay must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Mornay. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her. Should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornay is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster. Try out the Institute's new tech.
Do that?
Diverting max power to the hover cannons.
Mornay, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
You this time, Mentor.
Report. Data analysis complete.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health and the bad news. Since I kinda did the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health.
Well, once you I guess that means it'll be Dr. Herson's.
Let's go check on her.
Hello. May I ask, I'm here to inform you.
Please wait! Don't come in yet!
Sorry. My body. I still can't. I've gone through rehab before.
Professor Moynier, how are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape.
Let's go.
So, not bad, huh?
Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better.
Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few decades, I just think...
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered and we're still and we found...
Dr. Herson, I really can't remember.
You can relax. I'm just here for protection.
Aren't you the campus doctor?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? Before you faint.
Good day, gentlemen. Hivatia's routine maintenance has been...
Who's that? Oh, never mind. No time to... Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've... Before I passed out, I saw...
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enact... Oh, such a pity, though. With this... But that is a tale to be...
Mentor, the wind may have... Mentor, the wind may have messed your hair. The wind feels nice. I could stay here a little longer. Yes, the last time I had this. Now, what would you like to discuss? That's a secret. It's because someone made me promise that when they left, only by saying goodbye can they. So until their goals are achieved, that goodbye. Maybe until the reactor drive is fully. Until I can give you that answer myself. Please. Now, what would you like to discuss? Oh, it's because you're right, but I have a friend. She faced, even though, as long as you have something, so can I stay now? What would you like to discuss? Okay, stay a bit longer this time.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. I will be there for everyone. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. My symptoms have stopped for now, but whatever drained my frequency is still somewhere in the High Roy. The only thing I haven't surveyed yet is the Exostrider out in the Frostlands. The Roy's Tri-Myth likely mentioned it. This lecture could be my chance to find a clue.
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack for now.
Now, we reach the second epoch of the Royan Trine myth, the Sacred Reactor Epoch. After Balder, the sun's incarnation, had sealed the foreign divinity Huthdrungr, the Frostlands fell into an endless dream.
Section. It describes how the Exostrider used its greatsword to seal the records say both the Threnodian pushed the Exostrider to the brink of defeat. But at that moment, for reasons unknown, the Exostrider's reactor drive flared with blinding light.
Strength to raise its sword and seal the Threnodian away. Lahai Roy was saved. What a relief. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Aemeath from Rebel College, same as you. First time seeing you in class. Trying to collect credits from all 4 departments? That's ambitious. Welcome to the academic quagmire.
Aemeath, I've been looking for you. I never got the chance to thank you.
Thank me?
The day the Eye of the Thenodian appeared, you drove it back and saved me.
Did I? Sorry, I don't remember that.
She doesn't sound like she's lying. Then how?
A synchronist. A freshman.
What's so funny?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just not used to seeing you like this. I mean, look at you. Something's missing, though. Oh, I know. A uniform. The Academy still hasn't issued you one? They're painfully slow sometimes.
Aemeath?
I have to go. Gotta run, Professor!
Rover, let's try to channel that enthusiasm into listening. Do come see me in my office after class, okay? Assistant Navora, if you would. Pick up from the Twilight Epoch's Unending Winter, please.
Sigrika, could you come to the library with me?
Okay. Hey, did you notice the new student? The one who kept talking to himself during class.
Rover, something happened during class, didn't it? So a girl named Aemeath just got up and left the lecture hall. I never expected to hear that name again. Certainly not like this. Perhaps you've just had a run-in with a ghost. After all, you were the only one who saw her.
President Lucilla, what do you know about her?
Stay at Rebel College long enough, and you'll eventually hear her name mentioned. Though it's a story from over a decade ago now. Aemeath was a synchronist. Brilliant, popular. Professors had high hopes for her. Then, during a piloting drill, she simply vanished. She climbed into a simulator with the others, but when the cockpit reopened, hers was empty. Intrigued? Want to go find her?
Please check that your frequency monitor is properly fitted to ensure correct adaptability to the exoskeleton's frequency.
She saved you. Seems the mysteries around that girl are still multiplying. To see someone who vanished years ago, presumed dead, lingering around the academy. She disappeared from the Synchrolink training grounds. The very cockpit she vanished from is still there. The Academy turned it inside out at the time and found nothing. But if you're interested, go take a look. I expect you'll dig up some new surprises for us.
Solaskin? What could they be doing here? That's Solaskin. It's headed straight for the Synchrolink training grounds.
If you got time, be sure to show me that.
Isn't it a bit weird to wear your piloting suit to a class in another department?
My frequency loss. It's getting worse.
Nope. Still on the fritz. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. After that mech flew off, I felt less of my frequency bleeding out. That mech's frequency felt like the presence from the rift back in Honami City. Aemeath, that mech only left after it saw you. After you clashed with it. That's twice you've saved me. Each time I'm left with more question, and your hand back there.
Me? I'm not the Exostrator's synchronous now. I'm its resonator. I just died first. Call me a digital ghost. Plus years back, the underground seal broke. The Threnodian on the other side of the Strider Gate was about to swallow Lahai Roy. I was still a student. My sync with the Exostrider hadn't hit 100% yet. But there was no other choice. The Exostrider was still sleeping, so I had to do something unorthodox.
So you overclocked yourself to try to resonate with it.
Yup. Impressive, right? I woke the big guy up. If only for a second. The seal held. The crisis averted. Everyone I cared about, they made it out okay. But it was too much for me. My body couldn't take it and got totally torn apart. So yeah, I died. But I'm still here, just floating around. I've been a little invisible. Well, a lot invisible. To everyone until you. You can see me now because of this little guy. The Exostrider's reactor core. My existence is kind of tethered to it now. Think of it as my heart. Even as a digital ghost, I never stopped trying to pull myself back together, to get back to reality. There's something I gotta do, and I gotta be the Exostrider's true resonator to see it through. But our resonance started with an overclock. The power I've spent years building it back up with this core. Then, not long ago, you ended up with it. That became your backstage pass to seeing me.
Not long ago. You mean when the reactor drive fell?
Bingo! Since then, the core has become energy stored inside you. This is the first time I managed to make it solid. Took me a bit to figure out the trick.
Then it was you. You were the one who saved Mornye when she was dying.
You and that junior of yours were always close. We even crossed paths a few times back when I was still, well, around. Of course I'd help.
A junior of mine. So I really did know Mornye in the past.
Oh, and by the way, when you charged in to save Professor Mornye, you looked pretty cool. All right, no more teasing. But I mean it. No matter what, you always choose to save. And to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. The most beautiful.
Welcome back, Synchronist.
Anyway, back to business. The reactor core is tied to Sigillum. That's the mech that attacked you. It's like those void worms you fought. Made mostly of Exostrider Sigillum stole a chunk of my power. That threw a wrench in. Since Sigillum hold, and since just touching plus, I get my power back. Win-win. But see what it's doing to me? Even with you holding the core, I keep flickering in and out. 1 second I can touch you, the next I'm fading right through. So annoying. So will you help? You've got the core, and the reactor drive is wrecked. I can't do this alone. Also, I've noticed, when the core is in your hand, it runs faster.
I can tell you're leaving a few things out, Aemeath. Still, you helped me and a lot of people in the High Roy. That's enough for me to trust you. What do you need me to do?
Existence is the imprint life leaves behind. Being remembered, talked about, and seen. All the places I went when I was alive bear those imprints. The core's running lets me find and record those frequencies. These little cuties have been my scouts. And they'll be our guides now, too. Pretty easy, huh? All you gotta do is carry the core and follow our lead.
I'll do it.
Alrighty. Thanks in advance, study buddy. Oh, is that Rebel? The Soliskin went down the lift. Let's follow.
Before we go, I need to contact Mornier. The reactor drive was the High Roy's son. If I'm used... Aemeath definitely glossed over some things, like what happened during... After a year... Oh, but...
Has something happened, Mentor? I see. It must be the key. But as you...
More...
My. Already caused a stir in the training. I'll have people clean up the aftermath.
You were monitoring my comms with...
You're a person of special interest.
We?
Yes, we. I'll handle the debate between the... But when you're done with... You didn't mention it to Mornier, but I suspect your possession of it traces back to...
President Lucilla, I don't appreciate being interrogated over a tapped line.
My apologies. As the one responsible after the incident with... Here is a peace offering. I'll also personally... How's that, Rover?
Why is the space trek collect...
You should know. The Twilight, we've always... You know where to find me.
The Soliskin is leading us to the auditorium first. The new solar celebration is almost here. I wonder what they'll put on this time. By then, exams will be over, and we'll finally get a long break. Ah, vacation. What's not to look forward to? Feather drones! Thunder! Huh. Feather drones, assemble! Aemeath, transform! Left mode, off.
Luggage got down.
There are tons of Snowfluff fans at the Academy. Told you, there are tons of...
Oh, hello. Are you here for the Fleet Snowfluff fan meeting? The venue is still being...
But she's a singer, a campus legend. She's only released online, but she's super...
But her site hasn't been updated in over 10 years. She posted one last demo.
Don't be such a downer. Probably never showed her face to keep her life private. Doesn't matter. We still have her here. Even if you're not a fan, you should give her a listen. I'm new.
Nice print. A fan meeting. Come on, let's follow.
Told you, there are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy.
too many drops. Finally got
The
this.
fan meeting merch made it on time. Thank.
What? Oh, just a habit of mine. Waving, chatting, going to class. It makes me feel like I'm still alive. If I stop, I might forget what it felt like to be human. Call it a self-reminder.
Fleet Snowfluff.
Yep, that's me. But don't say my alias out loud. It's embarrassing.
So you weren't just a synchronist. You had a whole other life here.
Just one of my many hobbies. I was into photography, gaming, movie nights with friends. Figured you only get to be a student for a few years. And I wasn't the ambitious researcher type. I wanted to soak it all up while I could. I tried a little bit of everything. I just wanted a happy, carefree life. Who knew I'd end up as a ghost, stuck as a student for 10 more years? How awful is that? Wait, does this mean I'm never gonna graduate? I get it. School life is easier. A whole lot less complicated. But I have to say, it's really moving to hear people talk about my songs after all this time. I wrote those for myself, you know? But if they made someone feel something, joy, pain, anything, that makes me really happy. Hey, listen. Hear that song playing in the auditorium? That's the unfinished demo. What a shame. I really should have finished that before the training run. Now it's my little musical epitaph. Let's go. The Solace Skin is calling us.
Is that the student rep from Rebel College? That's one bold speech.
Is she giving a welcome speech or recruiting for us?
But she made a good point.
Aemeath, right? I remember her sync test scores were off the charts. We might be looking at this year's prime exos.
Our next stop is the Starward Riseway. Are you ready? When I was a kid, I once hid in the Starward Riseway and made it to the Frostlands all by myself.
Bold even as a child.
Hee hee.
I hope we don't run into bad weather again, like the last time.
Have you got your thermal jacket on? Be extra.
Cold?
I'm fine. What about you?
Between you and me, ghosts can't feel the cold. The snow. It's so beautiful.
What a coincidence to run into you here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, it's Dr. Luke. When he's around, just pretend I'm not here. Otherwise, you look like a weirdo talking to thin air. You should hide too, okay? This is our secret journey.
You know him?
He's the school doctor. All the students know him. I didn't super well, but I do know that he's been in Lahairoi for a long time, and you can trust him.
You came to the Frostlands for the Exostrider? I'm headed the same way. I've got to check in on some researchers stationed out here on long-term fieldwork. Having a guide might make the trip a little easier. What do you say? Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a few water...
You know how to modify bikes.
You pick up a few things when you come here as often as I do.
Oh, I used to love riding. My friends even called me the Speed Queen. Though that was usually while they were white-knuckling the seat and screaming.
Look at this place. Hard to believe it, but years ago, all of this was a lush green forest. Back then, the Roya were nomads.
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes. It triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lahairoi became... Just call me Luke. It has a nicer ring to it, no?
Then, Luke, you asked about my feelings in the academy. What about yours? How long have you been here?
About 20 years. I was a traveler before that, seeing what Solaris...
See that? Ancient life forms. frozen right into the ice walls. Millennia frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly you can almost see what they used to be. To be stuck like this
must be around here.
Someone's ahead.
You are the one who was talking to yourself in class. Whoopsies! Oh, and Dr. Herson. You are traveling together? Did the Academy greenlight a new field trip?
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. What about you, Miss Navora? Chasing more fun?
Yes, exactly.
Debris.
Space equipment that fell from some previous digs unearthed. Oh, and images. Photos taken. Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Really? That's great! I'll show you the data I've collected next time. The universe. What secrets is it? I really want to know. Anyway, in short, I came here for the data on the instrument.
Run!
To have been undiscovered debris in this area. It must have been sealed in the ice wall all this time.
Luke, Navora.
Oh, I'm good. Perks of being a ghost, you know?
I'm so sorry. It's my fault for...
The collapse was an accident. We're all okay, but the way we came in is completely blocked.
Scaling that ice wall? It's too high. Too risky. I'd rather not have a student on that call. I've contacted the Academy. They're sending a rescue team. Once Navora is safely returned, we'll set out again.
Oh. Hey, little guy here says our next stop is deep in the ice. There's a path at the bottom of the station. Want to check it out?
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here, and another collapse is possible. It's safer to wait for the rescue team indoors.
I agree. I want to see what's inside, too.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon should be manageable. Up to you.
Hey, question. Before you came to Lahai Roy, did you do this kind of thing a lot?
What do you mean?
Like traveling with a crew, seeing the sights, stumbling into trouble, then going your separate ways. Like a classic road trip movie, you know? Nice. I happen to love those. Looks like this time I get a co-starring role. Amazing. Let's keep going, study buddy.
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it...
The Exostrider sleeps in these. Oh, taking this opportunity.
That must have been Lucy.
Let's move to an area with a stronger signal. This module adapter was...
Wind, guide me.
Compared to other debris fields, this station is in much better shape.
It's amazing.
Back in Mount Firmament, I saw characters like this. They belonged to the court of Savante. But I still can't make out what it... This is...
Welcome aboard the Skyark. I'm Wenlu, your guide for today's tour. Teachers, please stay with your assigned groups and ensure this one-day tour goes smoothly. Please direct your attention here. This containment unit holds droplets of the etheric sea itself. As you know, the etheric sea suddenly appeared above Solaris one day. During During that initial event, the court of Savante briefly glimpsed a figure of a white-haired woman. She vanished in an instant, leaving countless puzzles in her wake. What is the etheric sea? What does it do? And why does it appear? The court of Savante conducts research here at Skyark to seek answers to these questions. Next, please scan your clearance with the system and follow me in an orderly manner. We will now proceed to the central deck. Awaiting us is this station's most significant breakthrough, a mass relay device powered by a stabilized sample.
A sample of the etheric sea? If it's part of the fallen debris, can it be? This research started before the phenomenon first appeared? Oh my, this is an absolutely incredible discovery! Thank my lucky stars I came to the Frostlands today.
That guide was probably a hologram frozen in the system's memory. Those brilliant minds in the Institute will be wetting themselves over this.
One-day tour, huh? From the way she spoke, the visitors must have been school kids. Guess hopping a shuttle into orbit wasn't a big deal back then.
The containment unit looks custom-made too. Transporting those samples safely would have been a massive logistical operation. Court of Savante Space Station. This is an exceptionally rare find. The Academy has recovered other debris as for the Court of Savantes.
The characters in that pin. They're a Court of Savante letter.
I obtained it by chance. In fact, it happens to involve you. This isn't the place for that story. When we're back at the Academy, come by the infirmary. After all, it is a long story.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. I want to hear the story too. Please. Pretty please. Fair point. Don't forget I can even sneak into your terminal.
Everyone, this way please. The visitor registration system is here.
Cherish every gain.
Welcome aboard the...
An unexpected discovery.
The clearance we got won't grant us access to the entire station. We'll need to register again later. Also, while the hull looks intact, the system is reading several parameters in the red. Could be the etheric sea droplets affecting the surroundings, spreading through the station.
No hesitation.
That flowing sphere is the mass relay device, with the etheric sea as its core. Let's check the console. With the droplets dispersed, this mass relay device shares the same. Incredible.
The hatch over there is back to normal.
Different from how I usually move. Pathway's blocked. Let's try the module adapter. Look here. Hello. Digital Ghost, remember, hacking this is easy. Welcome to Aemeath.
Cherish every gain. Remnants of the past.
Solaris' rising star, everyone! What a leap!
Oh, come on.
Track system activated. Done. This track was used to transport experimental samples from space. The storage facility should be just ahead.
Containment units hold star fragments. It's exhausting work.
Welcome.
Leave it to me.
The station's security grid is offline in this sector. The monsters, void matter has made them highly unstable.
Hopefully this helps. Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
The frequency here is unstable too. Try using the module adapter to disrupt it. Look left! I hacked the SkyArc system. This is the data archive center. Those blocks are all storage modules. And that moving one? An anomalous module gone hostile due to the SkyArc system's glitches.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Void matter levels seem to have risen.
No hesitation.
It's moving deeper into the sector. I'm on it. Look, Lahai Roy Blocks is complete. In the Space Fantasy Katia series, every copy included this minigame. I love it so much, and I'm really...
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the SkyArc system.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the SkyArc system. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules. Breach complete. Hey, do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Good. Now, go rock! Yeah, we won! Amazing play! Wish we could play another round of Lahai Roy Blocks again. just like minions in the space fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out. These things are just like minions in the space fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules fell and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
Welcome aboard the Sky. May we.
Void storm contamination everywhere.
This concentration of void matter should have flooded the upper decks by now. Could something be containing it down here?
Further in. Something's down there.
That hurts.
Deborah!
Void matter saturation is critical. The Skyark system is going into failure. I'm going in to try to stabilize it.
Everything here has already been contaminated, including that. From a doctor's perspective, the only healing left for what this man has become is wounds.
Charge.
Imbalance ends here. I bestow eternal peace. A bearable price. My past gets deeper.
entombed in daybreak. Splitting in four. I deliver merciful death. Return to silence! Rise anew!
Finally, some blood. I'll check her injuries. Will you patrol the area to make sure there are no...
Got it. You go... What's that?
The Skyark system is stabilizing. Look, a log entry. Clement. That must have been the After he woke from his sleep pod many years ago, he initiated a lockdown that sealed in this entire wrecked sector, including...
The void storm had ripped through this sector.
That command was a failed. Tragic thing is, the station had already been down for years. There was no one left up there to save.
Even if his friends were gone, he might have thought of future explorers.
To wake up from one long dream, only to fall into a deeper nightmare.
This file, it looks like a recording.
From the etheric sea.
Was that me in that recording? That had to have been the station's final moments, when the etheric sea phenomenon suddenly spread and engulfed all of Solaris. Like Luke said, but those droplets in the sky, that was retroact rain. So that might have been an image of an event long ago. Did I really fall from the etheric sea? Or what lay beyond it? Junchi did say the droplets could act as some kind of gateway back then. Could I have Aemeath?
What's up? Not at all. I'm fine.
I'd recommend you keep this private. Don't leave the recording for the Academy's teams to find. Remember what I said earlier. It's a nest of competing factions. So, what do you think, leader of the Black Shores?
Very few people know about that. Be direct with me, Luke. I know you knew me before, but I acted mostly as a bloom bearer in the past. You and I. What exactly are we to each other?
Friends, I'd say. Not the kind who lived in each other's pockets, but as a Huanglong saying puts it, true friendships are still waters that run deep. We met by chance, and by another twist of fate, you entrusted me with a rather long-term assignment. How about this? Strangers in passing who became confidants. How does that definition? That's fine. Your work in Lahai won't be finished so soon. Star Torch is a web of competing interests. After your sudden exit years ago, people were lining up to unpack. You're not the same as when we first met. Navora's hurt. From this point, you'll have to...
All right. I'll see you back at the infirmary. Luke, when you said, I'm not the same, what did you mean?
Just my impression. I could be wrong, but you seem lighter now, more hopeful. And that's not a bad thing. The retrieval team will arrive soon.
Okay.
Our squad of 4 is now a squad of 2. Oh, wait. I don't really count, do I? Guess that makes it a solo squad now. I once got accepted to work at a research outpost in the Frostlands. I took a different route back then.
That's a surprise.
Let's follow the light ahead. So it was here.
This is the research outpost you mentioned before.
One of them. I worked at several outposts back then, but this one wasn't so lucky, so that's why I never saw them again back at the... I thought I just didn't see them around. Anything swallowed by the void storm slowly loses its existence. If a cassette makes it out, at least there's... Use the core. I want to see them again.
Aemeath, you were amazing. If not for you, that Glomoth would have crushed us to a bloody pulp. I'm still shaking, but you're already cool as ice. Are all synchronists from Rebel College as composed as you?
If you want to thank her, share your Voidstorm research. To the Frostlands came our little Aemeath for this curiosity. You
Aemeath, you think cassettes might be a breakthrough? I'm not sure.
Try looking to the exos...
Your thesis or your delicious stew, either works. I'm not picky. As for the Voidstorm, I'll try all your ideas. The problem is, we don't, especially in the depths with... When I was a child, my parents were lost to a void storm. Soon after, I even forgot what they looked like.
So you see, death hasn't been all bad. Once I became a digital ghost, void matter couldn't affect me anymore. Even if the whole world forgets my friends and colleagues.
Aemeath,
Yep.
you don't always have to smile through everything.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm happy. Really.
You wouldn't understand how happy this moment makes me.
Come on. I'll show you the Frostland slum. Ever since I became a digital ghost over 10 years ago, I've stayed in Lahai Roy. Can't get too far from the Exostrider. You've been to many places, right? Care to share some stories?
Let me think.
So the rain holding Jinjo captive stopped. Time began to flow again, and everyone got to celebrate a new beginning with the Moon Chasing Festival. Then you returned to the Black Shores, to the place that's always watched over you from afar. Oh, and the archipelagos, Raguna and Septimont. Oh, I just love how different these places feel.
Storms are pushing us
It's all so wonderful. I love hearing these stories.
Deep into the space, across the stars running away, to all the places where we've never been. That's our curiosity. Wishing for the better days. Bring the dawn. Satellites, quiet core, resonance is hard to find. Meteors crash towards frozen crust that can't crush, crave for the unknown. Engine falls.
It wasn't all smooth sailing. Plenty of emergencies along the way.
Still, it all sounds amazing. And I know you must care for some of the people you meet. Tell me, this journey you've been on since losing your memory,
This must be...
Into the snow.
I knew the next stop would be here.
the cabin up ahead. It's where I used to live with my family. Sorry, I need a minute. I'm not ready yet.
Just like before, the moment it appears, my frequency starts getting sucked out of me. Aemeath said it's a Thenodian derivative, like the Void Worm. They share similar frequencies, but my gut says it's different.
frequency's been leaking everywhere. I tried plugging it from the inside, but it didn't work. This is no good. Ha! How about this? It stopped. For now. I gotta rest.
You did great, Abby. Go get some rest.
Don't you ever jump in after me like that again. The void matter concentration down there is too high. If you fall into void space, even you could be consumed, erased from existence. Always making people worry. There's a theory in Lahai Roy. Threnodian Aleph 1, the devourer of existence, is the embodiment of voidance, the dissolution of all things. Its true form is like a black hole. And that theory is correct. I've verified it myself. So far, I'm the only one who's reached it. Because I'm already dead, and no living soul could withstand a place like that.
You went inside the Threnodian itself?
Yes. Think of a severe void storm as a manifestation and portal into void space itself. A higher dimensional plane. It's pitch black, but also like a kaleidoscope. Inside, time and space aren't linear. Everything is warped. Things the Threnodian devoured from different eras can be sitting right next to each other. I know you fought many Threnodians, but Aleph 1 is different. It's already won elsewhere. Wandering through the void space, I saw the proof. The graveyard of civilizations is already ended. The Threnodian's presence in Lahai Roy is only a sliver of its true self. It's been trying to break through the seal on the Strider Gate to devour Solaris. So, don't go wandering off alone. Not until the Exostrider awakens. Come, let's rest at the cabin. I'll stay outside and keep watch, just in case Sigillum comes back. You rest. Don't go anywhere, okay?
I thought I remembered something before in the lake. I should look around this cabin while I wait for her to get back. Childhood doodles, all telling stories. Well, she had a great... Stuffed toys, a big cat, so soft. I saw the skin rush toward the couch. Game console to control space fantasy. Aemeath still isn't back, but if my hunch is right, Aemeath, have you been out terrorizing those snowfluff seals again? They scatter the moment they see you. Keep this up, and it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in the Frostlands to play with. Have you finished your lessons? You start school soon. Maybe spend less time gaming,
Crawl over and play before running away. And my lessons... You promised me another level of split stars. No takebacks. But I want to learn how you folded that thing first. Can you show me, pretty please?
You mean the paper plane?
Yeah! Mine always nosedives right away, but yours flew so far. How?
Of course, there's a trick to it. I'll teach you. But first, you finish your lessons. Then we'll fold planes together, alright?
Okay. You promise?
I promise. Cross my heart.
I've been wondering how to tell you this. And now... When I was little, I woke up one morning and realized I couldn't remember the sound of my parents' laughter anymore. Their voices, their faces, their warmth. Everything about them dissolved in the void storm. Later, even the memory of forgetting them began to fade from my mind. It terrified me to the bone. I didn't know how to fight it. I felt cold, and I knew I had to do something, anything to make it stop. So I ran away from the outer woods by myself. My parents, one was a foreign researcher, the other a Roya. They were stationed here during the Void Storm. I wanted to return to where we once lived, but I couldn't remember the way. I stumbled around for so long, until I finally reached this lake.
My past self saved you.
I was sinking into the lake, choking. Everything was fading, until a pair of warm hands caught me. They held on tight and pulled me out. And when I opened my eyes, I saw you. But then I realized the talisman my parents had left me was gone. Probably lost to the deep. The thought alone broke my heart. I cried so hard. And you had no choice but to scoop me up, comforting me as best you could. You took me back to your cabin to get warm. And after that, well, you guessed it. I stayed with you there, under your care, until the day you left Lahai Roy.
Why did you keep this from me?
Because it would have been awkward. Imagine someone you don't remember runs up to you, all smiles, saying, "Long time no see. I'm the kid you used to look after." And what would I even say next? Want to go visit our old cabin? I listened to you and topped my class, or, "Yeah, I accidentally got myself killed. My bad." Saying any of that would only burden you. You never asked for any of it.
Since I woke in the gorges of spirits, I've met many people from my past. They've helped me recover pieces of myself. It's a good thing. I can make my own choices. You should have a little more faith in me, Aemeath.
I see. Then I'll just shoot away. My freshman speech, my first song release, the time I hit a new sync rate record. You missed all the big moments. But I couldn't be mad. I knew you were busy. You were always off saving Solaris from the lament. You had to, and I do think that's a good thing. So I thought, why can't I do the same? Look, I kept Lahai Roy safe while you were away. Sure, there was a cost, but not bad for your unofficial apprentice, right? more you save, the steeper the cost. I've always known that. But some things, you just gotta do. You mean after you left? Well, pretty normal, I'd say. Went to school, enjoyed my days, just like you wanted me to. And then I became a ghost. Since then, it's been drifting between the academy and see, there is a bright side. Dying gave me a free pass into void space. I'd call that a win. Gotta explore somewhere, right? Saw you? Oh, you mean that thing you brought up in class? About me helping you take down the Eye of the Threnodian? Honestly, I don't remember a thing. But if the Threnodian was involved, it must have been in void space. Anyway, no clues from me. Threnodians having weird powers is nothing new. Hey, easy now. Just rest here tonight. We'll handle everything tomorrow when you're stronger. Project Rebuilding Myself is going great. I will take care of the problem for you.
We will face it together, Aemeath.
Of course. But for now, bedtime. You take your old room. I'll be in mine. Kinda takes me back, saying goodnight like this. Just like old times. Good night.
When did I fall asleep?
My paper plane. I have to show it to him. Next time, I'll definitely beat his record. I wonder, how long will he stay this time? I wish he didn't have to go deal with all those annoying... How tiring to have to work... Ugh, but he never listens. I drew my favorite story. The challenger fighting the dragon, and the lone hero battling the evil galactic empire. But I can't get the colors of their clothes. It's really late now.
stuffy he gave me is so... Feels like he's right...
Aemeath, what's wrong? Can't sleep?
Are you sad right now?
No. Just thinking about some things.
You're lying. You are sad.
You see right through me, huh? I'm not sad. I just... Well, to put it in your words, I guess I'm thinking about my homeland.
Then, do you want to go back for a visit?
I can't go back.
Why? Can I tell you a secret? After Mom and Dad went away, my chest always felt all tight and heavy. And people in the tribe talked to me. Their voices always sounded... But that day at the lake, after I cried in front of you... I know you can't say this stuff to other people, 'cause they all think you're super strong. But I'm just a kid, and I don't think you're that strong. So, if you need to cry, you can cry with me. I'm really good at keeping secrets. So, you don't have to be sad by yourself.
My homeland is far, far away, Aemeath. The people there gave me a mission. That's why I came here.
What kind of mission?
It's complicated. Too complicated for you right now.
Then just pick a simpler way to say it. I'll listen really carefully.
A simpler way. Put in terms of your space fantasy catch-up games. I came here to save the world. To do whatever needs to be done to fulfill the mission. For as long as it takes. But was it the right thing for me? Because one day, I realized I would never return home. I couldn't stop thinking about that faraway place. More than I ever had before. In what you'd call dreams, even if staring didn't change a thing.
Oh, I see. You miss home.
Maybe. But talking with you makes it not so bad. There's still a lot I have to do in this world. This won't stop me. Don't worry about me, Aemeath. Yeah?
I'm your family too. Until you find your real family and can go back to your homeland, I'll be right here with you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Aemeath.
A dream of the old days. homeland.
Morning! Off to see the Exostrider we go!
You can count on me.
a laser sword.
May this strength help the Exostrider keep watch over Lahai Roy for ages to come.
Eyes on that.
Nice pick. You will.
Gotcha, didn't I?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Transform.
Puff mode off. At your command. Buff down. Ascending. Propulsion mode. Warning! Insufficient powers. Target eliminated. Propulsion mode. Warning! Insufficient power supply. Propulsion mode. Target annihilated. Net mode off. Roving among the stars. Come on, little one. Mech mode off. Propulsion mode. Warning. Insufficient power supply. Ascending. Warning. Insufficient power supply.
You got your thermal jacket on?
Ascending.
So, the Starwood Rise
Warning.
was built alongside
Target annihilated by.
So, the Starwood Riseway was built alongside the Exostrider's Great Sword.
Mech mode off.